I'm back after being gone for a week, so let's go. All right. So I missed last week because I had family in town, but a lot of stuff has happened in the course of the past 2 weeks since my last video. So a couple things. I got the RayBan Generation 2s. So they look exactly the same as the Generation 1s over here, which I have 2 pairs of. But these have a longer battery life, and I got these in the shiny black. I've been wearing them pretty much nonstop with my prescription. So I will probably post more about that. But anyway, they're pretty much exactly the same as the first generation ones, with the exception of the battery life, and the camera quality is supposed to be a little bit better. But I haven't really tested that out, so I can't speak to that. But that was one thing. So as we've talked about before, the Meta RayBan displays came out, and I of course was like, I don't know if I want to get those because I don't see great out of my right eye, blah blah blah. But then I read something about the screen being actually really visible, and such, and so I thought, So I tried to get a demo. I think I've talked about this in the last video. Try to get a demo, and there's no place in Vermont that has a demo spot. There's not any place in Maine. There's no place in, like Plattsburgh, New York. The closest place was Nashua, New Hampshire. And so I registered. There were no spots available, but I registered and I got on a list. Anyway, I got a text message at 6 o'clock in the morning one morning. I think it was not last Friday, but the Friday before, that said a spot opened up on Monday, and did I want it? So I was like, yeah. So I decided that I was going to go down there and try it out. And so anyway, long story short, drove 3 hours, not in my car because I didn't want to have to stop and charge, but my roommate slash landlord slash best friend, or not roommate, but neighbor slash landlord slash best friend, loaned me her car, which is RAV4, which started a whole nother thing of now I kind of think I want to get rid of the Tesla and get into like a Subaru or a RAV, because the seats are super uncomfortable in the Tesla, for me, for this guy. So anyway, but that's another story. So I drove down to Nashua with my sister, and it's like 3 hours, a little under 3 hours. Got there a little early. The guy for the demo was really nice. It's funny though, because the Best Buy, I'm not, nothing negative about it, but it was small. I expected it to be like a huge Best Buy, because there's a Best Buy in Lebanon, or South Lebanon, West Lebanon, whatever, New Hampshire. And then, we have a Best Buy in Burlington. And, I was talking to the person, he's like, well, it's not really, the size of the store. It is, they just randomly picked Best Buys in different locations to be these demo centers. And I was like, oh, okay. So anyway, somebody was scheduled. I think I had 1:30, and I was there a little bit before 1, and somebody had scheduled 1, but they didn't show up, which, rude. So we started a little bit early, and we went through the demo, and the demo is basically, you try on each set of glasses, you tell them how you think they fit, that kind of deal. I chose the large ones because I like it chunky, and I'm not afraid of the thickness. So yeah, so I got those, and then the band I got, I think, was a 3 or 2, which surprised me because I thought usually I have small wrists, so usually I have to get small, medium, and I guess that probably is technically the medium. But anyway, so we go through the demo, and what I found interesting was, like, it is really cool. Like, if you get a chance to do the demo, then you should at least do the demo. Even if you're not going to get the glasses, you should at least experience it. But so the menu will be on the right side at the bottom, and I'm sure you've seen this in other YouTube videos, so I'm just describing it, which because I obviously don't have them yet, which is another thing. But anyway, so the menu's there, and you kind of like do these gestures to go through with the neuroband on, and it's really cool. Like it seemed to all work really good. There's a game at the end that they try to get you to play to like, kind of test that you can do the motions and stuff. And the problem was twofold. Number one, I'm not coordinated. And number two, I don't have perfect vision in that eye, so it was a little hazy. I have to get my contact lens updated, I guess, because I was even wearing that. But anyway, long story short, I think they would work, and I think they would be good for me. So I bought them, and now gets to the part about what I didn't expect. So I kind of didn't expect to take them home with me. Like I kind of have heard that like there were some people that got a chance to do that, but most people didn't because there was a delay, or stock or whatever. And so I thought chances are I'm not going to take anything home with me. But as we're going through the demo, he's telling me, okay, well, if you want the prescription lenses, then you can't order the prescription lenses yet because the prescription lenses aren't out. But they will be out. So, you decide if you want to get it now and then get the lenses, I guess, later. The lenses will be like a magnetic clip thing. He said he didn't know, which I thought that was a little bit weird. But again, very nice person, so I'm not dogging him. But I'm just saying, like, it seemed weird it seemed counter to what I had heard on and seen online. And the second thing was he said the sandstone color was not out yet, which I thought that was weird because I've seen YouTube creators, whatever, doing reviews of them with that sandstone color. And I've seen that sandstone color, but not, obviously not in person. But he said, no, it hadn't been released yet. And so, if I wanted to do that, then I could take the glasses I had, because I'm a Best Buy whatever member, I've got 90 days, I could return them and then get that and da-da-da-da. And I was like, well, so what, so I've done this demo. Does this mean I have to come back to the store? And he's like, no, if you order them, they can be sent to your house. But chances are if you want to like, do something different, or you wait and you want to buy them later, you'll have to come back here because you did your demo here, that part was really confusing. So anyway, long story short, I ordered them. So I went ahead and bought them. And as he's like, well, I can't really tell you what the shipping date is until once we go through. And I'm like, okay, all right. So then we do the checkout, and the guy's like, okay, well, we'll ship them it looks like they'll be shipped by December 30th. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, yeah, December 30th is what the system's showing. It might be before that, but that's what it says it'll ship by. And I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, $800, seriously? I gotta wait like 2 months? I'm like, that doesn't seem right, but it is, or it was. So I just went ahead and I bought them, and I guess I'll wait because I don't really have another option. Like, I don't see places where you can just put in like, hey, I got the demo and this is what I know what I've got, unless you want to pay way more for them because people bought them and now they're trying to sell them, and they're not coming to our market, i.e. Burlington, anytime soon. So that's where I am with that. So the takeaways for this are that they are kind of cool. I'm looking forward to them. I think they will be cool. But at least in my experience, that's all I can speak to. In my experience, going through the demo was kind of like, it was weird. Like so the neuroband is the only thing that they really fit you. And I feel like that could be accomplished by using like, some kind of measuring thing or something, or like, including something or saying, if your wrist is this, many centimeters around, then you'll have this band. I mean, that was weird. And as far as like the use of the glasses, I feel like it was just odd the way that they did it. It was odd to make people go to a store and actually use the glasses with somebody instead of just rolling them out. I mean, I always say this, but like, for freak's sake, I mean, this thing was like, what, 5 times more expensive than those things. And I ordered this online the first day it came out using my phone to do the measurements and stuff like that. So it really, I feel like, I mean, I'm not a marketing genius. This is a secret that I will share with you, obviously. But I don't understand. Like, I think that there's some people that are going to be really turned off by that, and they're going to be turned off by the way that this has been rolled out. Even people that probably or maybe would buy the glasses, you know, are going to kind of be like, no, I don't want to do all that. Now, eventually, I'm sure they'll drop this whole like pageantry around it, and they'll just, you know, you'll be able to order them online because smart glasses are coming out fast and furious. You know, Samsung's smart glasses are supposed to be coming out, I think, next year, early next year? I don't know, don't quote me on that, but I think I read that. And then Google's working on some, and then rumored Apple's doing some for next year, towards the end of next year, I think, or the beginning of the following year, or whatever. So the market's going to heat up for wearable tech and smart glasses, and I am here for it. I like the idea. Put that on my face. Put some glasses on my face that can do everything I need to do, and I don't have to pull my phone out, and I'm totally okay with it. Let's make that happen. Yeah, I am, like I said, I am little secret into the gadget, into the idea of it. Not into the idea of like the environmental toll that all these large data centers are taking, which is just listening to a podcast about that. But anyway, but yeah, so anyway, RayBan displays, the product itself, I think is cool. The rollout is, and me sitting here waiting for months for it is also, and I don't know that I would have gotten the sandstones, but now that wasn't an option, I kind of feel like, now I really want them. So I don't know. If anybody is getting them, let me know whether or not you think you would get the black ones or the sandstone ones. But yeah, so that's what's happened. That's where I am. So that's my ramble for this week. Picking the videos back up, so I will see everybody next week. I do need to say one thing. I realized that the unboxing of the tablet for the Samsung A9 was crap because it was shot on my RayBan glasses, which that is, the quality of the video is really good. But here's the kicker. I had to send it from my Samsung Fold to my iPhone because I do all my editing on my iPad Pro because of the app that I have on that to do it. And so it was weird. I did it really, really wrong, and it came out looking really crappy. And so I apologize to you for that. I will endeavor to do better in the future if you give me another chance. Okay, anyway, please like and subscribe if you have not. I would really appreciate it because, you know, I have 60 viewers, and that's cool. I like it. It's like 60 people. But if I could do more, that would be great too. I would really like that. So anyway, I hope everybody has a great week. Stay safe and sane, and I will see you next week. Bye.